You know that quote in the movie Jaws where they're always saying like you can always have a bigger boat. Yeah, well, this is a pretty big destroyer. It's a USS Fletcher 1/200 scale from Trumpeter. So you got this picture of Fletcher fighting Japanese convoys. Pretty cool. So this is a very big kit. You got a lot of decals. You get CAD online design stuff, and then you have the paint scheme for it. So let's open it up, her up, and see what we have in here. So, first of all, actually, I want to see what date this is from. Ooh, this is a very new kit. So 2025. This thing has to be less than 3 months old. Or yeah, less than 3 months old. Impressive. So fresh from the factory. So this is a pretty new one. Then we see there's a lot of cool stuff right here. So this is the paint scheme for it. A pretty premium printout. I can definitely use this as a poster. And there's a lot of colors that you're going to be using for it. But it's a pretty standard camo, I guess. So you add the decals on there, like for the anti-slip deck. You paint it first, of course, but you have to add them like that. Then you put the hull, the deck on the hull, you add the propellers, pretty simple like that. You do some of the forward stuff. I'm not even sure what this stuff is called. I use just drill holes, because like I don't do this scale this large anymore, so I really don't know what this stuff is. You got like capstans or deck stuff, and then you got like the shields for the 20 mil guns. Then you have some of the like the rope things, and then chains, davits, depth charge. Superstructure comes together with the railings, more railings, decals go in the forward part. All the superstructure goes on. You build a crane, you get some ladders, then more side panel line and stuff, and railings. You put that, and you put the boats on. 20 millimeter bofers go on there. Then you add some of the side stuff. Superstructure comes together like there. Rangefinders. You build the torpedo tubes like this. Mat, funnels, another funnel. Then you build the gun turrets, and you put everything on all the previous stuff, and your completed mod you put on the stand. So let's look at what we have. So still pretty impressive for such a new model. You get a very, very big decal sheet. So I wonder how you're actually gonna be doing this. Are you gonna be putting it in like one of those big metal tin pans used to cook a turkey with, I guess? Okay, so let's look at here. This is decking and the funnels, railings, searchlights, a platform of some sort, masts, and some other small stuff. Right here we have 2 duplicate sprues, boats, torpedo launchers, guns, the gun barrels, 20 millimeter bofers, depth charges and mines, life rafts, and some of the little crane looking things, and some capstans on the side. This is probably anti-aircraft guns and masts down in here. This is the bases for the 20 millimeter guns. Some of the side paneling right there, and the 20 millimeter armor right there. You have the forward superstructure in the back a bit. And you also have the photo etch, very big photo etch, and the chains right there, and the photo etch in the front. So I'll actually put these back before I get anything lost. Right here we have forward superstructure elements, all wrapped very nicely. You have the 5-inch gun turrets. I think that should be, yeah, that's 5 of them. Here's more forward superstructure elements with a lot of panel liners, so they're like wrapped very well. You don't want these getting damaged. More guns. Then you have the masts, or this is the stand, pretty standard stand. Yep, I'll put that all back there. And then we have the main deck. You feel the power in this one. You actually get a pretty cool looking panel line on the side right there. The deck is incredibly detailed. It's amazing model kit. It's like a work of art even before you've even built anything. And the holder pre-drills, I think you can you can RC modify this guy as well. Anyways, it's pretty cool. I have a Lego 1/200 scale, so not really too much of interest to me, but it's still a pretty impressive kit for this size. So anyways, yeah, Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and share this video.